Kanique back again with another video. As you can tell from the title below, I'm here to do Fivio Foregin Bible album reaction. Now, it's not really a reaction, it's a review because I have listened to the album. When it comes to albums, you really have to congest it because you're gonna listen to it and your first instinct isn't always your best instinct. So you have to just digest a full body of work, sit with it, and then review. I've been saying that Fivio is gonna have an amazing album since last year. When I was doing my picks for 2021, Fivio was in my top 5. So I'm just happy to see that he didn't disappoint and that he actually came out with some heat. Okay, I really appreciate this project and what he has brought to the culture with it. One thing about this album, I will say though, when I first downloaded it, I was like, dang, it's heavy on the features. And I didn't know how I was gonna feel about that because sometimes when artists put too many features on it, it sounds like, it comes off like they didn't believe in their work, so they just added a whole bunch of people on. But I also saw in an interview, Fivio was like, this will probably be his only album and then he'll never drop again. So if this is your only album and this is your only chance to work with these artists, I guess why not? But 17 songs, he has more than 17 features. Like, he has a lot of features. It's definitely heavy on the features, but it's such a solid body of work that I didn't mind the features. And some of the features were actually a highlight for me on this project. Fivio Foregin, his first record. I judge heavily when artists on their introduction record and on their outro record, I feel like it is very important to have a solid introduction to an album, and I can stand on this being a solid introduction. On God.
See that thing say he Jamaican. They put my song on the radio station. You got rich over saying, hey, that was just something I happened to say. That's on God.
If all fails, at least we have each other. If all fails, at least we live another.
Until this record, I have never heard a K-side. Like, and if I have, then maybe I just didn't remember his name, but his voice sounded great on this record. To start off the album so strong and be like, if y'all don't know, On God is lingo for just pretty much like, that's on me. You know when people used to be like, on my life, or like, I don't know why I'm explaining this. Like, the girls that get it. The girls that don't. Like, it's on God. If you don't get it, you don't get it. But to start off the album on that energy, like, that's on God. I said I was gonna make it, and I did. I got rich off saying A. That's just something that happened to say. Like, I fuck with On God. I ain't gonna lie, I do. I fuck with it. The first record, the first introduction record already was like, all right, if I be coming a little different, you feel me? Because you would expect him to start off the album on some drill shit, right? You would expect him to do that, but no, he didn't, and I love that. I love that. Through the Fire is the song he has with Quavo.
They said what's going around is gonna come around, shoot him and never come around again. When niggas don't.
I knew that Kanye was on this shit. I was reminded very quickly that Kanye was on the production of this album once I heard Through the Fire, because literally, well, first of all, Fivio had the bar, Kanye went through the wire, I'm going through the fire. And then obviously the sample that was used, just how it does have those hints of church. Like, okay, the song is called The Bible, the first song is On God, and then you have this choir singing in the background on Through the Fire. It's you know the trend of Kanye, and we know where Kanye goes with this. Right on brand. Now, if we have to decide between Through the Fire and Magic City, I'm gonna still go Magic City. The next song for City of Gods with Alicia Keys, Kanye, that song is immaculate. Then the song that he has with Queen Naija and motherfucking Court, oh my gosh, that shit blew my mind. Like, I was like, no, he did not remix this. He remixed motherfucking Beyonce. They remixed Beyonce and ate down. You know how hard that is?
Fuck a boss, she come round with a boss in the backseat. She don't stop respectfully.
Queen sounded great on this record. Honestly, when I was listening to it at first, I was trying to differentiate the two, and I was like, hold on, is this Queen? But then I was like, nah, this is definitely Queen. So Queen sounded amazing on it. Koi went off.
On your favorite, this shit be so, it sound like a word.
Honestly, the fact that they were able to remix a Destiny Child song and Fivio being so motherfucking drill and making this shit drill is hard. What's My Name was a surprisingly amazing song. And I have to say surprisingly because I'm sorry, you don't fuck with Destiny Child. You don't fuck with Beyonce. Once you touch that, it's a different bar set. And then I saw Koi on it and I was like, I don't know. But Koi did what she was supposed to fucking do. I'm not going shit on her. Like, she did what she was supposed to do. And Queen definitely delivered as well. Fivio ate. His verse was fire, but it's his album. We know his verses are gonna be fire. You feel me? The next song is For Nothing. This is one of the few songs that Fivio is just him on. Like, it's no feature on this record. And I loved it. Kanye's production just puts this shit on another level. Do you listen? Do you listen? Listen.
I wanna shoot from nothing. Yeah, all of my shooters is hunting. Yeah, he act like an apple. I tell him to worry about what?
Song, so it's number 6 on the album, mind you. It's a 17 track album, right? It's number 6 on it, so it's midway, you know, it's partially there, and it just shows like him realizing that, like, hold on, I'm really a star, like I'm really making it, and everybody around him kind of switching up or him having to switch up his environment. It's a reflective record, and I fuck with it. I fuck with it on that beat so fucking hard. I love that beat. But then also his storytelling on there was fire. I fuck with For Nothing, so that was a good record. 7 is Chloe and K-Psy. So am I really late on K-Psy, or is everybody being introduced to him? Because I swear to you, I've never heard of K-Psy before until this album. So am I late? Because he's really actually fire. I really fuck with him. Not gonna lie.
Looking for somebody like you, don't let me excite you, but baby, you fire. There's nobody like you.
And I am.
Like with me, and it's hard not to show it. I move like a demon and talk like a poet. And if you ain't going, there's no one to go with. I'm moving.
I move like a demon and talk like a poet.
Oh, look good on it. The whole damn world want it.
Loves Chloe on this as well. Like, she brought that extra R&B vibe that we just needed on it. This was a great Chloe feature. Great Chloe feature. Okay. Then Confidence with ASAP. I'm just past that because it's a pass for me. Slime Them, Lil Yachty. I did like it.
Clapping. Ass kick the clapping.
First of all, Yachty only raps over fire beats. Yachty has the best beats in the game, and I don't know how. But like, he literally go listen to Yachty's records, please. I'm not even a Yachty fan, but I just really peeped how fire every Yachty beat is from TikTok, and I was just like, hold on, this is another Yachty song? This is another Yachty song? Like, what the fuck? And then the way how he flows on them. Yachty is the perfect nigga for a drill beat. So this made sense. This made so much sense. It was ridiculous how much sense it made. And then I loved how him and Yachty was going back and forth on the record. That shit was hard. Like, Slime Them, hard.
I know I would do it. We made history. We made history. I had an epiphany and I saw victory.
Feel My Struggle is 10. And then how he reflects back, like, so I think For Nothing was when he was coming up and then realizing that everything is happening and adjusting to that. Now, by the time he gets to Feel My Struggle, he's up. He went viral with Kanye. He's known, like, next person up out of New York. Okay, he's at that level. So this is like, oh, y'all just think I just happened to, this shit just happened overnight? Nah, y'all gotta Feel My Struggle. Like, this is really what happened. This is how I got here. This shit didn't happen overnight. And it's just like from a motivational perspective, like, I went through all of this and I still up. People try to tear me down. People told me that I wasn't gonna be shit. And look at me, I'm up. A motivational-esque record, but really I just think it's more like, dang, after saying I was gonna do this shit, I really did this shit. And it wasn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be, but I made it. That's the type of vibe I get from this record. So World Watching is the perfect song to follow after that, because now it's like it makes sense. Like I shouldn't have to explain that. Y'all heard what I just said. It makes so much sense. So World Watching with Little TJ and Blue. And can I just say, this fucking sample is always amazing.
Big stage, world watching, streets amazed.
Sunset with a pistol. Speaking of the block, bitch in my face when you reach for the Glock.
Koi, Neon, Blue were the most surprising features, but Blue really showed up. I was very impressed. Very, very impressed. And then TJ ate on that chorus. Then you had Bible Talk with Khaled, with interlude. It's an interlude-esque song. You know how Khaled talk, okay? It's Bible Talk. And Change on Me with Polo G. I loved Polo G's verse. Let me just say that. Like, Change on Me, Polo G, you ate.
I've been on and off the grid. I've been on the wasted. I've been accepted what it is.
It's the best selection. We got our own, we hire a shooter. If you got the jump, then you got no work.
Like a band in the field, cause we drumming and ready to march. I know some niggas that change, they know what to feel. Left me with the heaviest heart.
I hate to say it, but I really do think Polo G ate Fivio on this record. Like, Polo G ate this record. He definitely has the best verse on here, for sure. Next song, 14, Left Side featuring Blueface. Love this record. And then on the left side, I'm a killer, but you safe with me. Bruh, let me tell you, y'all know how I feel about when the rapping niggas start singing. Fivio got that singing bag, here for it.
I'm a killer, but you safe with me. Been down on the left side. I'm a sinner, you no advice for me. Been down on.
Now, this is the part where I was confused at, because is this Fabio's vocals just like lifted or something? I don't think it's Blueface, so I think it might be Fivio and they tweaked with his vocals, which is a whole different sound.
Trying to line me up and checking what the deadline's been.
Fire. And then I loved how he added Blueface to the record. It makes sense knowing what he's talking about, and I'm not about to explain that shit. If you didn't listen to the lyrics, I'm not explaining it. Next song, and this song took me out. Those vocals come on when I was just playing, because it was just playing through the speaker, and I'm walking around. I'm like, hold on. Is this still Fabio's project? And I was like, no fucking way he remixed Neo. And then has Neo on it. Fire.
Follow me everywhere I go.
Shorty gon' treat me like she meet me. And she met me taking liquor to the Fivio.
I just thought he said maybe a little bit too much during this record, but I don't even care because I fuck with the record so much.
I thank God for all my options, all my blessings. I'm a big dog for the record. This is a military on the checking.
I think by whoever Fivio is taking the throne, he is saying I am the king of New York, and challenge accepted. Whoever wants to challenge me on that shit, do it. Like, this is when he's really in his duffel for real. He's like, hold on, whoever, whenever. That's what he's saying.
Home fighting my demons alone, but praying. Watching how the gangsters do it. I said I've been dripping, I'm balling. I can't give up. No, I ain't slipping or falling. That can't be us.
I did this shit perfectly. Like, when I say this shit is sequenced to perfection, it is sequenced to fucking perfection. Whoever was him in his duffel, him accepting the throne, right? Accepting he's the new king of New York. He is that guy. Then it gets more reflective by the time we get to Can't Be Us, because he's like, damn, I got all this shit down, can't fumble it. Like, cannot fumble it, but he did it in a modest and humble way. And it was like, I've been saying, I've been watching how the gangsters do it. I've been watching how the folks around me do it, and tripping, falling, and it can't be us, because it's no falling. It's no falling. Like, you gotta hold it down. I didn't bring up everybody around me to have fumbled it. So he feels that pressure, but it's in the most humblest way. Amazing. All right, top 5. Let's go into it right now. City of Gods, What's My Name, World Watching, Love Side, Love Song. Now, those are the songs that I have been playing the most when going to the album. Like, I'll go to the album, and that's one of those 5 songs is what I'm clicking on before it goes into shuffle. Yeah, I guess I have to stand by those 5 because it gives this story. He tells a perfect story through this album, and he tells it so well. The only problem that I would say I really have no problems with the album. The beat was great, the production was great. It was by Ye. Of course, we know that's immaculency. Like, come on, it's Kanye West. So the beats were great. The sequence of the album, the storytelling on the project, I fuck with it so much. The only downfall I have on this project, and I have to mention it because it's a lot of fucking features, and I just don't. Every feature hit, guaranteed every feature hit, but you don't want an album with just a whole bunch of features. Like, I feel like Fivio would get a lot more credit for this amazing album if he didn't have so many features. But some of the songs, the features did hold the record, so now it's a discredit to Fivio. But Fivio, you did what you were supposed to do. You did what you were supposed to do. But I'm just saying, out of 17 songs, only 4 records are yours and only yours, and you just rapping. That's kind of crazy. And that's where I'm like, comment below, tell me your thoughts on this project. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your girl, Chrissy Kanik.